The 50-pound wife can get pregnant 66 times in a year, but each time, her husband cruelly forces an abortion. After each abortion, he holds a funeral to celebrate, and it isn't until the 66th time that he allows her to give birth. Unfortunately, the child born turns out to be a monster. The people around them were terrified, but the husband was not at all scared. In fact, he was very happy. The child was then put in a gourd mask and treated like a dog, kept in captivity. When thirsty, he drank a dragonfly, and when hungry, he fought the dogs for scraps of food. At first, it seemed like life would continue this way, but one day, a chance peep changed the course of his life forever. The father, wishing to pass on his dance legacy, began teaching Chris's two younger brothers to dance, but they were hopeless. Even after 800 repetitions, they couldn't learn a single move. Meanwhile, Chris watched just once and learned it immediately, even creating his own choreography. So, Chris began practicing dance day and night, which made him very happy. However, something strange happened when he became very skilled at the dance. Chris suddenly grew legs. He was ecstatic and ran into the street to share his joy with the villagers. He thought that if he had legs, people would no longer discriminate against him, but as he passed by a kindergarten, the children still looked at him strangely. This made him develop a hatred for those people, and he took off the mask he had worn for 8 years. Sure enough, when the villagers saw his true face, they ran away in fear, but Chris was overjoyed by this. One day, Chris met a strange person who, despite his grotesque appearance, remained expressionless. The man was blind and a master musician. After hearing this, Chris thought music and dance were a perfect match, so he asked the man to play for him while he danced. To his surprise, their collaboration was seamless, as if they were meant to be together. 5 years passed, and Chris and Jack were now middle-aged. While Chris didn't understand why he had become a monster, he realized that after every dance session, his body gradually returned to human form, like leveling up in a game. Additionally, Chris could see restless spirits, soldiers who could never be at peace, each with a tragic story. From them, Chris received endless inspiration for his dancing.